Hello and welcome to this video on editing the accordion items for embassy employees or mission employees. First off, we're going to start with your main page and then go down to Norway and your country, and then you'll find the about the embassy, or in Norwegian for om ambassaden. In most cases, you will have one or more employee staff accordion items or holiday accordion items or other listed down in this page. But we're going to focus on one, and that's the embassy employees. Most of you have added these or have edited this inside what we call a container. Containers are not used anymore, so you may or may not have to do this job, which is to remove it from the container field in order to further improve editing for future purposes. I'm just going to show you fast how to remove a container or accordion from a container, and one container could have many accordions, and you will have to do this job for each and every one of them. So we're in about the embassy. We have the embassy diplomatic staff container with an accordion inside it, and you can check this by scrolling up on your mouse and checking that you're inside a container. If I'll just go and edit this one and scroll up, you'll see that this is a contact accordion item. So this is the one we're trying to work with. So back to start, I'm going to edit the container. I'm going to double check that it is a container. Then I'm going to go to the right hand side and click on for this block. You will see here that the embassy diplomatic staff, and if you put your mouse over, you can see that it's a contact accordion item, and you'll see that in the white text field. To move it, you can either copy or cut, depending on how comfortable you are, but you're either way going to delete the container when you're done. So I'm just going to select cut, and I'm going to go back to the front page, or to the about the embassy page. I'm going to select for this page with blocks edit, and I'm going to select paste. Would you like to move this block? Yes, I am sure. And you will now see that the embassy diplomatic staff is added to the list. I'll just drag it in beneath the one I was just editing, and I'm going to remove the one that I've collected it from. Now, if I publish, you'll see that you have one container for accordion block, embassy employees, and one contact or embassy diplomatic staff, which is a contact accordion item. We can now just delete this container block, but once again, make sure that you've copied all the information from it. It is possible to get the block back, but it's a little bit more difficult than just copying out the content before you delete it. So I'm just going to delete it and make sure that it's not used anywhere, so you can see the green line, and move to trash. Now we've freed up the accordion item from the container. So if I go in and edit it straight from the about the embassy, you will see that you can now go in and edit them straight up or straight away. Now, in this case, I'm going to add the ambassador because of the update that we did in September of 2018. We had to remove one of the block features, and that was the ambassador block, and this is what I'm going to do just to add that one, but the feature will be the same for future purposes as well. I like to do this in all properties mode because it gives me more control, and I'm going to switch to that right now. As you can see now that the top content area, it has Gunnar. Gunnar is the ambassador during this recording, or he's just moved away, but still. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just create a new block under contacts. I'm just going to call it ambassador, and that's the only thing I'm going to add to it. As you can see, it's added to the bottom. Now I'm going to go into the Gunnar item, which is the ambassador contact information. This will be much easier for you to add because you know your name of your ambassador and you know the information that he needs or wants. I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit the contact field. I'm going to add the name. I'm going to add the title. As you can see from, or if you notice really detailed, you can see that there's more information or more details in this area. You can add the contact image, email, phone, and you have a larger field to add information to. I'm not going to do anything of that right now. Of course, if you add an image, you will have to add the image alternative text, and if you have issues with that, see the video about that in the user manual. I'm just going to publish, and nope, let's see, there we go. I'm going to drag the ambassador to the top because that's where we want him, and I'm going to remove the top contact arrow. This field will never be used again, and eventually it will be removed, but I wanted to leave it there just so that you have somewhere to copy the information from. Publish the changes, and should be at the top of the list now. Gunnar Andreas Holm, ambassador. If I want to add more information, that's more than possible. I can see if I have some image, I can drag the image into it. I can add some more text if I want. Add some email and phone number, and when we go back to the feature and see how it looks, it will see that you have some more information and an image added to the field. You can do this for everyone now. They all look the same and they all have the same features, so you can just add some information, hopefully a little bit more understandable information than what I've added right now, but still the features are the same. So everybody employed at the mission can have their image and the description of what they do if you want, or you can just continue having the short list as is. So that's how you edit and publish the new view or version of the Accordion block. Thank you.